Yeah, I know. And like it's great because you're like, oh, well, this money's just happening, but it's good to know why, right? And like where it's coming from. Because then you can build on that. If you're like, okay, if I'm making money on this, like with not really really realizing I'm making money with this, like how can I make more money at this, and how can I really optimize like the income that's coming in, which I feel like is really important. Okay, so I don't know where I lost you guys, but oh, maybe I have to share my screen again. It's probably what I have to do. There we go. Okay, can you guys see that? Thumbs up. I think so. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, like I mentioned, so how to get here is in your reports, graphical genealogy, and then this is where you can switch around what I was talking about, where your automatic placement is going to be on your weak leg automatically, or you can be like, okay, I'm going to look in my downline. So anytime I sign up a coach, you guys, I look in my downline and I'm like, okay, where do I want to put them? So then right away I can come in here and I can switch them to either my left or my right, or if I'm going to do an advanced placement at that time, I'm already going to know, and that placement is going to be set. So once that coach signs up, that's where they're going to go. And then I don't have to scramble and worry about and forget, you know, I'm at my I want to just confirm, is it 5 days or 10? I think it's 10 days, right? You get to change. I'm pretty sure. I can just like double check that, or if someone can put it in the chat, but it's something around that. And then so for advanced placement, like for instance, my husband, I will grab his, if I want to put it under his leg, still my coach, but I want to advance placement and put it under my husband's weaker leg because he's on my left side. So I'm building his left leg automatically. I want to be building up his weak leg. So I want to put, say, my new coach that I know is going to be a rock star coach and they're ready to get going. I want to put them strategically in my downline where I'm going to optimize the volume coming from them. So I want to put them underneath my husband's weak leg. So I will put my husband's coach ID. This is still in my back office and everything like that, but I'm going to go advanced, and then placement ID is going to be the coach ID of where you want them to be placed underneath. So this will be my husband's weak leg. And then if you click the drop down here, you'll have options that it'll say advanced, weak or left, weak leg, left leg, or right or left, and then you can just figure out which side you want to put them on, and then you'll just click that accordingly and then just hit save, and then that's already done. So I'll just kind of show you a quick little graphic as to where my husband is and like where and why I strategize. So this is just a little graphic that I stole from the back office. It doesn't really have anything to do with start time and bonuses, but so Jane's business, so my business, I have my left and my right side. My right side is my strong side and my left side is my weak side. So I've placed my husband right here on my left side. So I signed him up right away and I put him on my left side. So now he has a right side or a left side and a right side. His left side is his strong side because he's on my left leg and I'm building up that left side. So his weak side is his right side. So if I want to be maximizing his volume, again, he needs to be an Emerald coach before he's even getting any team cycle bonuses, but I want to maximize the volume coming from him. I'm going to put my coach on his inside right leg here. So then the volume is going to come up and then up to him and then up to me. So another thing that I would just make note of is any coaches that you sign up that are working coaches, because we can saturate our downline with preferred customers as well. They're not going to be contributing to your volume every single month because they're either going to pause their subscription or cancel or whatever it may be. You're not going to be getting volume with them consistently. So with your working coaches, placing them underneath other working coaches, and that's where you're going to do that in that advanced section. So if you know you have a coach that's high on your downline and she's rocking it, and you have another coach that you know that's going to be rocking it, they're still going to be under your downline, but just putting them under the advanced placement so they're underneath that coach's like weaker leg. So then you're maximizing the volume through them and it's coming up to you instead of having all of these dead spaces of people not contributing to volume. And then you have like rock star coaches, like maybe 7 you know, lineages leap, but then deep, but you have all these preferred customers above them that aren't contributing to anything. You kind of want to stack all, where your volume is going to be coming. You kind of want to be stacking that all together. And that might sound a little bit too advanced right now for some people, but that's just a little touch point. And honestly, you guys, my biggest tip would be just go into your back office, go under the training, and then the compensation videos that are in there. I watched those compensation videos to basically host this call for you today. So I was like, okay, I just want to make sure that all my, like, I understand this correctly. I do understand it to an extent, but there was some things in there that I was like, oh, okay, like, awesome. Like, this would be awesome to know as like a brand new coach. So if you haven't already done that, get in your back office and go find those compensation videos. Goes over rank advancement, volume, commission, all that kind of stuff that I basically talked about in the beginning. All right, I'm going to stop sharing because that's kind of it. And I'll open the chat here. I'm not sure if anyone has any questions. Oh yeah, oh, my old chat box. Okay, so it if there was any questions in here, the old chat box is now gone. If you guys want to put it in there, you can. Or if you had any comments, or if you guys just want to unmute yourselves, you're more than welcome to. If not, I know we're kind of running a little bit over, so. Can you share this? Lots of great information. Yeah, I will share this. I'll share the slides and stuff like that too, so you guys can have it. And then hopefully the recording and stuff like that will be fine. Why does it help to put working coaches under active coaches instead of preferred customers? Yeah, so your preferred customers, again, like, they're just not contributing to volume every single month, right? Like, they might be awesome. They might be like resubscribing to their subscription every single month, which is going to give you the 90 PV, but they're also not building a business either, right? So they could basically go dead at any time. They could cancel or just omit. So now you're building and building and building underneath them. And you're actually building that preferred customers volume, like, quite a bit. So again, that's another thing why they're in our genealogy as a preferred customer, because, and they get that stakehold. Because if they're a preferred customer and they want to become a coach, you can be like, hey, you've been a preferred customer of mine for this past year. I have been building your weak leg or whatever leg it is. And so they can see the volume that they've contributed, or that you've contributed to them. So once they start coaching, they already have a really good nest of volume to start with. So that's kind of the reason, like, behind that. But if they're really, if you know they're never going to coach, or they're just kind of signing up for, they might stick around for 1 or 2 months, I wouldn't be putting my rock star people directly underneath them, if that makes sense. I would be like, okay, Kira is my rock star coach. She's very high up on my left leg. So anytime that I know I'm gonna have another coach that I feel like is really going to run that business, I'm going to be placing her on my left leg, because I still want to build my left leg, but I'm going to put it underneath Kira in my advanced placement. That's also going to help build Kira's volume as well. So then she's going to optimize on volume, and then I'm going to optimize on all that volume going through her, through my husband, and then up to me. So it's just eliminating those dead spaces where volume isn't being, I guess, built in your downline. I hope that answered your question. I haven't personally done that. I stack on the outside of big leg spouse. Thank you. Reminder, this stuff takes a while. Yes, exactly. This does. It takes a long time. Like, I'm 3 years into this now, and I came into it really wanting to understand the compensation plan again, because I came into it needing to make money. I was broke on mat leave, not making any money, and I was like, okay, like, how can I make sure, and again, like, wasn't making money right out of the gate, but I was just making sure I was strategizing and putting my stakeholds together. So signing up my husband right away. I didn't build him to Emerald for a little while, but as soon as I was able to, and then I had a strong downline underneath him already, he was already, right out of the gate, he was already, his volume cycles were already quite high. So we were able to get, more than just $14 a cycle or whatever through him. So yeah, it's just strategizing your business. But again, like, just understanding the sheer basics of it as well. Like, where's your commission coming from? What can I make every single month residually, transactionally? What are the different things that I'm selling that I can sell, that I can maximize? Even just our supplements, we have amazing supplements and a huge library of supplements that I know I don't use as much as I probably should, but you're getting, you know, 25% on anything you sell. So yeah, just understanding those little things. All right, you guys, I hope that was helpful. I will share the recording. It'll probably be it might be 2 recordings. I'll have to see how that's going to go, but I'll work that out for you guys. It was a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out with me in my husband's truck. And I will, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.